Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial. Today we are going to learn about the what are the WebSockets. So let's get started. WebSockets provide a full duplex persistent connection between the client and the server over a single TCP connection. Unlike HTTP like the APIs, request and response, WebSockets allow real-time two-way communication. Okay. So before going to the features, let's understand the cases. Chat applications, whenever you do the chatting, there we are using the WebSockets. Live notifications, stock price and the tickers like real time. So online multiplayer games, in that case we are using the WebSockets. Collaboration tools, Google Docs, style editing and everything. Okay, so these are the use cases. Let's go to the features. Bidirectional, both client and the server can send data anytime. Okay, so low latency, persistent connection reduces overhead compared to the repetitive HTTP request. Event driven works with the events on message, on open, on close. Cross platform support in browsers, mobile, IoT, backend servers. Scalable works well with the pub, sub, and the real time systems. Advantages: real time, so whenever you want some real time updates, perfect for chats, live notifications, online gaming. So advantages: efficient, less bandwidth usage compared to the polling on the long polling. I'll tell you like what is the difference between this and the polling. Okay, low latency, no waiting for the request response cycle. Persistent connection keeps connection open instead of re-establishing. Better user experience, feels instant and interactive. Okay, so a demo for this. So first of all, you have to go for the install WebSockets. Okay, so here I'm going to install the WebSockets. So here we go with this one. Okay, first of all, let's check the npm ws. Okay, the number of downloads. Then you get the idea 2 months ago, and here you can see the downloads. So the WebSockets is gonna be like a boon for it. WS is a simple to use, blazing fast, and through full tested WebSocket client and the server implementation. Okay, so how we are going to install it? npm install ws. Okay, and they have the simple code also. So this is the simple code for the import. You can go with their documentation also. So here we have their documentation. Okay, rest of the information, what are the options they are providing, these are the examples they have, like express and express server session parts. If I go with index.js, so here you can see that how they are using the ws. They are using WebSocket servers and they are requiring like this. So let's move our code base. Okay, I'll give you the example. Okay, so this is the server.js file. I'm going to give a simple demo of it. Okay, so here we go with this one. So I'm going to testing.js to be commented and adding code over here. Now I'm going to create a index.html where we are going to interact the client and the server. Okay, so server is done. Now we are going to make a client. So any index.html file is there, public. And how we are doing like this. Okay, like index.html, I'm going to control a control comment, and here I'm going to paste this. So okay, okay, fine, let's run this. Okay, and here I can also run it from browser like this. Go live. There is a spacing over there, why? Or anything that we have done. Oh, okay. And server is, we have to run it nodes testing.js. Okay, require ws es module. So in the package.json I need to fix this. Okay, so here we have the package.json file where it is. Yeah, that's one. And here I'm, it's type module. I need to remove it, save. Okay, so it's running, and now I'm going to inspect this element console. Firefox cannot establish connection with this. Let me just connect it to the server. Here you can see now the connection is done. Welcome to the WebSocket. Before it's not. Now you're connected. Now type message. Hi, send. You can see if I'm going to copy this one and doing the another one. Well, let's take a look of that one also. Let's go and just run this. Okay, what will happen? SS is echo over here also, and here I can just add with another one. So another one here you can see. So there is a bidirectional. Here you can see that. So messages are coming from one client to the backend. So bidirectional. Okay. So like the chat messages you can see whenever you type from the one client to the another client, right? So this is how the WS WebSockets are working. Okay. So hope let's understand little bit code also, like what we are trying to do over here. So in the testing HTML, okay, what we're doing. So here is a button that is send message. Okay, on the send message there's a function, right? So here we will check send message. Okay, socket dot send, and whatever the message it is. So there is events that socket dot open. So we will check that the connection is done or not. Okay, on the client side, yeah, it is connected. On message, so we are going to check there is event that's occurred on messages. So whenever we have the listing, you can see that here. So we are going to append the data with the messages. Okay, and if I go to the backend, so these are the you can see this is the important one. Socket dot send, here I'm sending the message, here doing the manipulation at the front end. Okay, so the connection part is WS localhost and which port it is running. If I go to testing.ts, okay, its port is here. You can see that 8080. Okay, so first understand the WebSocket. So you require that one. So WebSocket.server port, which port you want to run, and server dot on connection, so client connected. So first it will come with this one. Okay, if you want to send the message, send the welcome message like welcome to the WebSocket. So if I just reload here, you can see that it will come like welcome to the WebSocket server. Okay, so here you can see that the client disconnected connected, because currently when I reload it disconnect, now it's connected. Okay, now, welcome to the WebSocket coming from here, because here I am emitting the message that welcome to the WebSocket. So listen to the messages from the whenever there is a message from the client side. So I'm going to listen like this on message, and the received message come like this, and I want to broadcast to the other one, which one connected with the help of server.clients.forage and echo the message of that one. So whenever there is whenever I will add a echo. Okay, here you can see this broadcast. So those whoever who is connected with this will get this message. Okay, so it's broadcasting, not the single one. So you can make it like this. Okay, so I hope you understand what are the WebSockets, the number of downloads they have. So you can just try a look and tell me like, is it working according to or not. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share and comment on my video. Have a nice day.